If there can be no election only if you amend the Constitution. Nobody can postpone it. The Constitution establishes the period of electing leaders of the country.
What about, sir, the term extension po? Term extension po.
Ano?
Term extension po of President Duterte for federalism.
They have to amend the Constitution. Anything is possible if you amend the Constitution.
But
You can change the term. You can postpone the election. The governing law in all of this is the Constitution. You cannot deviate or detract from it.
are you amenable to constitutional amendments that may result to no election scenario or even the extension of the president's term?
Anything is possible provided it's approved by the people. The Constitution is a function of the sovereign people of the Republic. It's not a function of any politician.
But do you share the sentiments of the leaders of Congress who are pushing for constitutional amendments that may lead to a no election scenario? Do you share the sentiments of
No
the
election?
Speaker?
No election scenario?
Yes, sir. Do you think it will be good for the country? Or
I am not prepared to say it's good or not good. No, you cannot violate the Constitution. You have to apply it for as long as it is not amended.
But do you think the congressmen are bent on amending the Constitution?
Well, to be sure, there are many things in the Constitution that we have now which ought to be changed.
Like what, sir? Like what po?
Well, our form of government is quite inefficient, for one. There are a lot of, even the number of voting, the voting system in several other issues in the Constitution are quite ambiguous. They are not clear. Like, for instance, in the case of a joint session of Congress, of the Senate and the House, it is being subjected to debate because the people who drafted the 1987 Constitution were careless. They did not clearly specify the manner of voting of the two houses, although, if I were asked my opinion, they have to vote separately because there are two houses. They have two rules. They have two quorums. And as you can see, even in joint session, they have two presiding officers. So they must establish and maintain their distinctness. It cannot be otherwise. Otherwise, you do not need the Senate to be in the batasan pambansa to participate in the proceeding because it's a question of numbers.